was just one studies. On
Don't do it on Monday.
The petitioner.
Yes, sorry, I stand.
Unfortunately, the petitioner number one doesn't want to proceed. So I already.
After so many extensive argument which you
And
made.
the petitioner one, others they need to proceed, my lord. I'm filing the memo. Here is petitioner number one. And your lordship, I put for the question that regarding the maintenance, I had overnight at search, I did not find a single decision regarding either against or for.
So you are continuing with two.
2 to 5. 2 to 5.
Now,
My
the same thing. If you delete one, it is one and the same thing.
my.
Tell
Because
me.
he has already handled the letters, it is my duty to inform them.
No, that's true. Then can it be the association is society registered under the Society Registration Act?
My.
Then according to section 19 of the Society Registration Act, can you maintain through president? Secretary is going out. Secretary is going out. Number one is the secretary.
My.
Is going out. Can you do it?
Now, others are also association, different association.
Probably you have no idea about the Society Registration Act. There must be a state act. I am talking about the central act, where section 19 says that who can represent the society. That means the association.
My.
Secretary.
My.
Secretary is gone.
My.
Can a president maintain?
There are 5 association, my lord. There are 5 different associations. And there is not only one association. Only one association withdrew. The other 4 associations.
Sir, I am asking you. Oh, there are other
Other
associations.
4 associations are there. So one association withdraws.
Tell me whether the two can maintain. I am coming one by one. Who is president?
My lord.
Can he? Society Registration Act. Central Act, no. Not, sorry. Stand corrected, not 19. It is a Odisha. No, it's, I do not know the Central Act. Six. Oh. One. Can be done. Six. Yes. President is there. Yes. Yes, talk about the
My
maintainability of the writ.
Your lordship, I have already searched regarding whether the association can file because there you know the association, but in this present case, whether the committee members, some of the committee members, all the association or the committee members, whether they can repent, file the representation. I have not find a single decision either in for or against. But I only want to submit 2 points, my lord. In the present case, the members, committee members, they are the JPC committee, they can.
Sir, the difficulty is that if the one goes out,
My lord.
who is a constituent of that particular grievance committee, correct? Now the others have come forward. They are not a participants of that particular tender. They do not participate. Do not. My English is very bad. So let me go in a very simpler way. So association, those who are number 2 to 5, are they competent to participate in the tender?
Actually,
I'm asking you, sir, are they competent as an association as association.
No, ma'am.
No. So can you go and maintain the writ petition?
Nahi submit. There is no question of attending the tender because I am challenging the process, entire process
Who
of the
can?
government.
Who can? Then it must be a public interest litigation. Who can? Again, I'm
The
saying,
affected
if it is a mandamus or a certiorari in that capacity,
Right.
then the locus will definitely be taken into account. PIL, sometimes the locus is diluted, but in a regular writ petitions, the locus is definitely there.
Right.
What is your locus to maintain? I mean, competence
Right.
of the petitioners to maintain.
Right. Since I am an affected party,
How you are, that is what I am asking. How?
I am submitting. For that, I want to submit that. What is the necessity of a testing laboratory?
Sir, you are entering into what is the, then again, the public interest. When you come or say in a broader aspect that there is a necessity of a laboratory test, the laboratory, the equipments are to be placed or something has to be done, then in that event, you have to say that your interest is highly prejudiced
Right.
and how you are an aggrieved person or affected person.
Basically, you are challenging the decision of government to hand over those laboratories to be manned or
So it's a larger public interest.
by private person
Mind.
or private companies or private associations or whatever,
Mind.
not involving you. You are one of the
Not that there's no question of involving me because my products have to be tested there.
Are you a manufacturer of any
We are the
product?
manufacturers.
Who? Are you Odisha Small Scale Industries Association is a manufacturer?
They are the group of.
That is why, again, then
They are
it's
the
a society, then it's a society. If you want to flag the issues of your member, then how? Under what circumstances?
Because
Show
there is
us.
a group of associations they are formed because I am submitting mine because every manufacturing unit cannot negotiate with the government
Why not? Are they so incompetent?
because there are thousands of industries running. So
Order 1 Rule 8 of the Code of Procedural is meant for that. Even in a writ jurisdiction, it is applicable. If you are instituting a class action, again, I am rephrasing a simpler way. If you are instituting as a representative character, in a representative character, why not Order 1 Rule 8 will apply? You are representing numerous members. Then why not Order 1 Rule 8? A CPC document. Give Order 1 Rule 8.
That is why this paragraph 18 that says representatives of apex state level.
Then why not? It is a representative action. It is a representative action. Order 1 Rule 8.
Association itself.
Unless the leave is granted by the court, it has not borne. It is a stillborn proceeding. Oh.
Right? Your
This is a legal hurdle you have to cross first. That is the first hurdle you have to cross. Then we will enter into the merit.
merit.
We will not unless you cross this hurdle. Suppose you approach the civil court which has no jurisdiction. Will you invite the court to go into the merit? First question is, what show us the jurisdiction? If we do not, order is a nullity, any order. Must be reminded of Kiran Singh's judgment of AIR 1954 Supreme Court. Very celebrated judgment. Everybody knows Constitution means decision. So first you have to cross the hurdle. If it is a PIL, something different, but it is not a PIL.
Actually, yesterday I gone through while searching another restriction, not similar nature, but regarding the laboratory. One PIL has been dismissed. Yesterday night only I gone through.
So,
The PIL has been dismissed.
so
So the PIL also, in that case, the PIL also not.
no, that is what I'm saying, that if you cannot raise a grievance as a locus, then in that event, how can you circumvent? If you cannot get it directly, how can you achieve the same purpose indirectly? It's the indirect way.
But may I submit one thing? Your lordship can have a glance to answer 3 for a moment. Your lordship can take so much take cognizance regarding because on the RT application,
No.
they provided they don't have any documents.
So now you tell me that this the information which is furnished under the RTI is sacrosanct.
That the same question are also taken up in the
It's
assembly.
not. That's why I'm
Because
saying
also
that
they don't
if
have
you
any
go out,
document.
tell us whether you can maintain.
The information.
In the assembly also the
see,
same question
that
arose.
has no links.
My lord.
It is only an information which you sought for, which is accessed by some authority, and he divulged it to you.
The same authority.
So
were taken the decision.
maybe
My lord.
in a different capacity.
The
In a different
director.
capacity, sir.
Fine, sir. The director said, no, we don't
In
have any
administrative capacity, we take many decisions. While sitting here, we take judicial decisions. Upon hearing,
Mine.
that is where audio alternate pattern
Mine.
and principles of natural justice come into play.
I rest me.
Yes. The repetition at the behest
Item number 2.
Tukalpisa J. Rao R. Swain. Cryptic application for public interest litigations I have never come across.
There's no mention about who has
Nothing.
influenced, nothing.
There's no drafting, and really we go by strict principles. Not a single PIL can be maintained. PIL containing 6-7 paragraphs are not all. Now to elaborately discuss that what is the public interest, how the public is affected, what is the constitutional obligation of the government, what is the statutory obligation of the government, how the government is defining that obligations, how it has a far-reaching effect. These are the ingredients of the public interest litigations. As will be.
You have taken all these steps.
Well, it's-
We are dismissing him because he is not there because. Report.
Well,
What are these?
item number 3.
Well, the name of this too, that may be deleted. I'm giving the memo.
He's already deleted, don't worry.
Yes. Mr. Sethi. Yes.
Mayor, the petitioners are challenging the inaction of opposite party.
Include the opposite party number 1.
My misrepresentation of Patali Srikshetra as a place of historic importance in the district of Suvarnapur in the state, by way of making huge investment for its reconstruction and development. From time immemorial, the fact of the case is that villagers, Boghapali and other villages located in a natural habitat. The two unveined stone worshipped there as Hanuman and of deity. At the top of Trikuta Hill, as public demanded for its reconstruction and development. Accordingly,
Why you are so averse to the I would say, the repair or refurbishment of the temple, which is one of the symbol of the religious faith and allegiance?
one, my lord,
Why you are so much against that?
the worship place, my lord,
Sir, you said that this temple may have been there for a pretty long time. But Archaeological Survey of India has not included that as a place of that
my
importance. So according to you, no public fund
Yeah.
can be utilized for either restoration or keeping of that temple, which is admittedly there for ages to come.
Mal, still then after archaeological survey manner, government has already been given administrative approval and sanction 28 crore 84 lakhs manner. And accordingly,
That is why you wanted that why the government will pay. That's your grievance.
my grievance manner,
Yeah.
the excavation manner,
Excavation.
instead of worship place manner, that held in other place. That is my grievance.
I do not know what you say.
The worship place manner, Baghopali, top of the Trikuta hill, where the villagers worship manner. The sole grievance of the petitioner manner, Patali Sikhetra, the villagers wanted to that Patali Sikhetra on that place, Trikuta hill at Baghopali. But this sanction manner has already been started the war at HON'BLE, which is far 2 kilometer distance.
I'm unable to grab a single bit of it. My incompetence, I must admit. Something different. That's why I'm able to comprehend what he's saying.
You are arguing that instead of the DP's
Place,
to be renovated,
yes,
that DP, the temple is being now attempted to be constructed at another place. And they would shift the DT from the original place to another place.
another.
But that is not your first sentence is that the instant reproduction challenges the action of the opposite parties in misrepresentation of Patali Sikhetro as a place of historic importance in the district of Sabanpur by way of making huge investment out of a public exchequer and executing agreement in the pretext. So I just thought that this is a place where the government want to invest for reconstruction. You do not want this reconstruction to come or a repair. That is what I got the impression. I asked you.
I have already
This is what you have stated.
taken Everman in
In
paragraph.
spite of the archaeological survey, we are noticing that there was no trace of the archaeological. So I just thought that this particular Patali Sikhetro is not a historical of historical importance that the archaeological survey of India has not recognized it. This is what I understood from your interpretation.
I have taken
Is, since time immemorial.
It's there. That's what I am.
Okay, that's religious.
taken Everman paragraph 8 and 9.
Paragraph
8 and 2.
8.
And 9 also. Paragraph.
Sir, there are two aspects of it. Are they going to dismantle this particular place where they have already there is a temple existing?
Egyptian Baghopali.
There is already. They wanted to construct the identical temple somewhere else also.
Kota Samle.
Correct? They are not shifting the temple from there to there. That temple is still there. They wanted to construct something more. If you want to construct, can you deny that no construction could happen? You got translated.
And the resident of village Aerobanko within Sahajpur Gram Panchayat in the district of Jajpur. The government sanctioned huge amount of money for developmental work of the Gram Panchayat. But the video and the surplus of the said Gram Panchayat being hands in glove with common intention have misappropriated the money and by doing poor and low quality of the work in the Gram Panchayat.
How do you come to know?
In this regard, and
How do you
under
come to
the, under
know
the
that-
RTI Act,
How do you come to know that it is a low quality of materials which are used? Have you got that incentive from the engineer who is aware, who is an expert? Have you sought any opinion?
no, my lord.
Will you just think that I do not like the color, so it must be of inferior quality?
I brought
So what is
Under
the
the
basis?
RTI Act,
When you are raising this issue, what is the basis of it?
and
And they said in the RTI that it is.
my only grievance is
They have used a very inferior quality of the material.
for that my only grievance is in this regard I made representation to the opposite party number 2.
Bad judge you have chosen. I have the strongest of reservation against this consideration of representation. First, show me your right. If I am convinced that you have a
Yes, sir.
material, I will definitely direct them.
If villager cannot get that information, some of the villagers from
Can you not appoint an independent engineer who will go and just verify at the site?
we have no that capacity to
Why not?
poor
You can,
poor villager
who can appoint you, who can sustain. You don't know you know that they have no means. What are you talking? They can afford you. They can't afford an engineer.
with low
Oh,
payment.
there also they can. Any engineer who is
My simple
who has done the
grievance,
pro bono
in the-
exercise can do it.
in this regard action has taken. In this regard action has taken. The opposite party number 2 sent a letter to the collector to inquire about the matter in annexure 3. The annexure 4. And the collector again sent it to the BDO who is involved in the said case. The surplus, my allegation against the surplus and
Sir,
BDO.
I tell you very frank, you have flagged a very serious issue. Issue regarding the corruption, the issue regarding the irregularities. But mere saying that it is corruption is there.
Nice.
Illegal-
Or villager,
You have
only his
to-
prayer to
you
inquire
have
about
to
the
make
matter,
out-
whether
make out a case.
my allegations are
Sir,
right.
then you are using the tool, the court as a tool for gathering an evidence for you.
No,
That
no,
shows
no.
that since you have approached the court must direct to make an inquiry means create an evidence for you. Whether, suppose if they found that all your allegations are false. Now what will happen if the entire project gets delayed?
On the spot, the villagers can show the engineer
So,
that what quality of
Ask me, like,